Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be going for the Platinum in Red Dead 1. Now Red Dead 1 recently in 2025 on December 2nd came to PlayStation Plus monthly. It came with Lego Horizon Adventures, and we also got Red Dead 1, another game I forgot about. Recently I uploaded the video of Lego Horizon 1, Lego Horizon Adventures Lego game that recently came up, and I wanted to do Red Dead 1, so I've been starting. I did Red Dead 1, and in today's video you're going to show me getting the platinum for Red Dead 1. Now before we jump into it, I do want to say this is my second time recording this intro. I recorded the first 10 trophies, so it was the intro and the 10 trophies, and as recording the other trophies I've accidentally deleted it. So I don't have the footage of the first 10 trophies, but I have the trophy pops for the first 10 trophies. So I'm going to show you the first 10 trophies, go over them, and then we'll get into the rest of the video. With that being said, hopefully you enjoy, and peace.
The French never won a fight in their bloody lives. Nicely done, lad. Now come help me up.
I've been lying my whole life, fellas. Look at that. A little... No, ain't that...
So now with the first 10 trophies out the way, I do want to apologise for deleting the footage of the first 10 thing. This is because I was recording this gameplay through when I was playing. I got the first 10 trophies and about like halfway through the game I was already started editing the footage. So when I went back to edit more of the footage, I've accidentally deleted it. So I apologise for that, but my first 10 trophies are out the way now, and so for all the next trophies in the trophies, the first 10 trophies you saw me getting, no dice, which is the RNG trophy, which is apparently one of the hardest trophies to get, and one of the missables, complete the 20 missions with the same horse. Now I tried to go for the 2 at the start, because they're the most annoying trophies, and yeah, I'm glad I ended up getting the first 2 at the start. A missable and an RNG trophy right off the bat. Very happy for me, and let's continue on with the journey and enjoy. So the next trophy I ended up getting was for killing 500 enemies with a rifle repeater or a shotgun. Now there's only, at this point now after getting this trophy, there was only 2 other ones for getting 500 kills with a pistol and 500 kills with a cannon or a Gatling gun. Okay, so the next trophy I ended up getting was for completing a story mission. Now I just kept went and done some more story missions after completing that other trophy with the 500 kills with shotguns, repeaters or rifles. I'd like to continue the story, but I was getting really more and more into the story and the character, but that was the trophy, Son of a Mix. And the next trophy again was all about more story missions. At this point I was actually coming to an end on the story missions, so this was like my last few story missions going into it. I was going into the part when I was going to go mainly into Blackwater, so this was just me like finishing up in Mexico and going into Blackwater. So the next trophy was for purchasing a rare weapon from the gunsmith. Now I needed 5 rare weapons in the game for the 100% also. At this point I was still doing some 100% stuff, but I knew about this one and I knew about the trophy, that's why I ended up purchasing it. but there's 4 other ones I needed to purchase also. And then the next trophy I got straight after that was for obtaining the what's it called, the Eaglant suit. Now I ended up getting this suit for a trophy, and it's also part of an outfit. For after doing that, I ended up getting my trophy. He cleans up well. Because for the 100% there is outfits you need to collect. So the next trophy I ended up getting was story related, and that was for completing the mission At Home with Dutch. And once you complete that mission, you will get the trophy for that specific mission. So in the Great Plains, my next trophy I was going for was for killing the last buffalo in the last Great Plains. Now, there's been a few tries to do this, because you have to kill all of them. There's quite a few of them, so just like save your game, go back and do it again, and you'll get it. Okay, the next trophy I went for was part of one of the mini games, and that was for getting a ringer in a game of Horseshoe. Now this was actually pretty tricky, man. It actually took me a few tries to actually really get this down. Also, I used a YouTube guide, so that kind of helped me to pinpoint when. You'll hear it when you hit the metal, but it's quite hard. And the very next trophy I ended up getting was for killing 18 bears and skinning 18 bears. You would get the trophy Bears Illegal. So this trophy it's not hard, and just shoot them in the head and 1 or 2 times, and you'll end up killing them, and then just make sure you skin them after every kill, you'll get the trophy. So this next trophy is for break the Kentucky Saddler, the American Standard Breed, and the Hungarian Half-Breed horses. Now sorry if I did pronounce that wrong, but once you break all 3 horses, you will get the trophy Bucking Awesome, and that's for doing every single one of them. So the next trophy I ended up getting was for completing the Fort Mercer and the Nola Star hideouts. Now sorry if I pronounced the Nola Star one wrong. So once I completed the 2, I ended up getting the trophy for that. So that was pretty good. Okay, so the next trophy, before I say the next trophy, I would literally recommend, if you're going for the platinum, to do the challenges through the game. Now I forgot, I didn't even know there was challenges in the game, because it's my first time playing. I did one and I was doing them at the end. Anyway, so I got the next trophy, Axe Master, for completing all Tomahawk challenges, and that's when I did that. At this point I was really going over and just trying to complete all the hideouts. The next trophy was Austin Overpowered, complete Twin Rocks, Pikes, Bastion, and Gaptooth Breach hideouts for the next trophy, Austin Overpowered. Pretty easy trophy. Hideouts are very easy also. As I said, I was going through all the hideouts and trying to complete them all. The next hideout trophy I ended up getting was for completing Tumbleweed and Troso Azul hideouts, and that was Evil Spirits. So yeah, I was trying to complete all the hideouts and just get the trophies out of the way. At the time I was bored, and I was like, well, let's get some of these trophies out of the way to work towards the 100%. So at this point I was still doing through the challenges, and I got the next challenge completed was obtaining the legendary rank in any of Aliments challenge. Now I think the challenge was, for my last one, was to just disarm enemies, and that gave me Sharpshooter rank 10, and also gave me the Fortress's Man trophy. So the next trophy I ended up going for was for earning 10,000. So after doing a lot of the challenges, I had a lot of stuff. Like, as you can see, I've sold out quite a few things. Got a lot of better Glizzly Claws, a lot of Glizzly 2, Glizzly 4. So I started selling them, and I ended up getting a trophy for more than a fistful for earning 10,000. Next trophy is for attaining the highest fame rank and either the highest honor rank or the lowest honor rank. Now you can get fame from doing missions, from doing the wee blue bobs on the map. You can also get honor for that, and this is where I got the Man of Honor, Survivors Dead. Next trophy was a bit of fun trophy, and that was for kicking someone out knocking someone out in a melee in every saloon in the game. Now, for this trophy to actually count also, they have to be in the saloon. But when you're trying to knock out someone, there's like 3 other people come around and try to knock you out also. And they'll get in the trophy, fighting around the world. So after that, I actually don't know why there's normally a 30-second video clip after I pop a trophy in a game, but gets recorded on PlayStation, but this one never came up. So I only have a screenshot of me for the trophy, not the actual video. So this trophy is for killing 500 enemies with any pistol or revolver in any game mode. And we end up doing that here. As you can see from the photo, we end up holding the trophy. But instead we don't have the actual video, and this was for the trophy in a hail of bullets. And so that was that trophy. Very trophy again, very easy. I needed this thing done for the 100%. That was for uncovering every spot on the map. Now you can buy these wee maps eventually at the general stores in different locations. I was able to, but someone else who was going for a platinum at the time too wasn't able to. So I don't know, it depends, but I ended up allowed to buy it, and I don't know why it's not giving me the video clip of this, but anyway. We ended up getting our next trophy for completing 15 stranger tasks in Red Dead. So it was for that. People are still strange trophy. Okay, so sorry again for not having the video hang. I don't know what's happened for when I was playing the game, and it's just let's just give this a screenshot. Anyway, so complete and the truth will set you free trophy, and that is the benefits of a citizen at a civiton trophy. Okay, so I did more of the story, and this next trophy was for completing this last mission, complete the last enemy that shall be destroyed trophy, and that was for main game. It's technically not finished the main game, but basically it kinda is. You'll see what I'm talking about. So next, I was also doing challenges for the challenges and the outfits, trying to get for the 100%. End up completing the explosive rifle challenges for the Master Exploder trophy. So I ended up getting that next tier, and that was pretty good because we were almost finished with all the challenge in the game. So the next trophy I class as the last mission for the last story for the mission is complete the Remember My Family and Nurture or Nature ? That is the trophy. So yeah, I class this as the actual last trophy of the game, like the main story trophies. Now after that, that's the story complete. So I just want to say a wee bit before we continue on with the rest of the stories. Now that the main game was complete, now I was always working towards 100%. Now I did start the 100% grind late, so when I started the 100% grind, I was already halfway through the game. Like, I was about to complete the game, and all I needed was to just, now I started focusing on. In Red Dead, there's challenges, there's outfits to be unlocked, so I was focused on a lot of all of them, because the story was basically finished, so I wanted to focus on them. So this was one of the ones I needed for an outfit, and I had to play Blackwater and eliminate everyone from the table. So this is just put us in the background just to talk. So at this point, I stopped going for trophies and now, and I was like, okay. I went and bought all the safe houses, was doing all the challenges, and trying to do all the outfits, doing all the mini games and stuff like that. And then, obviously, through that, as you saw before, I was completed the main game and that stuff. So that's what I kind of did through on. Now the grind is very boring for getting all the trophies and getting all the outfits, and all the challenges done. You know, it's very boring. So I jumped through that, past that, because it's pretty much, there's not much really to say about it, except from all it was do this, go there and do this, go there and do this, and basically at the end all I had to do was go and play a mini game basically at the end. So I'm going to skip through all of that, and yeah, we're going to keep going forward. But just to let you know, when I was getting these trophies also, I was working towards the 100% for the trophy. Okay, so the next trophy I ended up getting was for using a pardon letter with more than 5,000 bounty. So I just sat on top of a roof and just started killing people for ages until I got the over 5,000. And then you do that, you do the pardon letter, you get the Friends in High Places trophy. Okay, so the next trophy was for invading the US Marshal while riding the Hamagrant half-breed horse. Now I didn't know this was a trophy, so you have to get, so the higher your bounty is, the more the chance for them to spawn, the US Marshals to spawn in. So I raised it to 2,000 and then ended up getting the trophy by running away. And that was for heading south on the White Bronco. And the next trophy is for earning a gold medal rank for the combat mission. Now I missed out on this one trophy through playing the main game, so I went back and just played one mission, which was easy to get, and I ended up getting the gold medal trophy. Okay, so what I wanted to do after was a thing called the Undead Nightmare. Now I didn't know really much about this until there was another person that I've been in call with who've been going for a platinum, one of my siblings, and he's played this game and he said there's an Undead Nightmare kind of like DLC, but it's not a DLC anymore. It's worked into the main default trophy list. So I was almost near the 100% at this point, and I got mainly the main trophies I wanted from the main game. So I was like, do you know what, I must start up the Undead Nightmare stuff and try and see if we can go through it and try and see how we do it. So this Undead Nightmare is it's not very long, so it's quite short. End up the time I'll show you how long at the end, how long it actually took me to get to 100%. But you could do this quite probably quicker than 100 did than the Undead Nightmare. How long it took me to turn 100% it, you could do it quite quicker than that. But yeah, so for the next one I wanted to focus on now was the Undead Nightmare stuff now. So the next trophy was given for completing the Terror's Tales from Blackwater, USA survival missions. And that trophy is called the Downward Spiral. So now for completing this you would get the Downward Spiral trophy. So I do want to say, before we keep continuing on the trophies, on the undead type of side, now for the 100%, what you need to do is 1, clear all the territories at least once, do every single gravestone, so it's like the grave parts, you go there and you have to clear the whole area. You have to do them. You have to do all the side, obviously the missions, the side missions. You have to collect some outfits, find all the horses and stuff like that, and also you have to do challenges. So all that in one is for the 100%. So that's what I was working for towards. Now at the start, I started off at the very start by doing the challenges and that stuff at the first and trying to see about outfits, not at the start, but I just started it, so it wasn't much to do except for the challenges and missions. So that's what I was focused on at the start: challenges, missions, and clearing the spaces whenever I got near one. Okay, so the next trophy I got was for a stranger's mission, and that was for find and kill a Squatch. Now a Squatch is one of these like Bigfoot type of fellas. So I found the first one and I killed him and I got the trophy 6 years in the making. The next trophy is for completing the cure for the most what Alice you and get back in that whole partner survival missions. So I don't know, I ended up getting a trophy anyway from completing like stuff and that is judge a man by the ... Okay, so my next trophy for killing 500 enemies with a mounted weapon in any game mode. Now in Undead Nightmare mode, I think it's El Patios, something like that. I just stayed on this cannon and just did it this way, because you can't do it in the other one. You can't replay missions in the first game, in the story mode parts, to actually get this trophy, so I did it here. The next trophy I end up getting is have every territory saved at the same time during the Undead Nightmare. So that's what I was doing. I was going through after getting that trophy, I was also almost had every territory saved and on at the same time without any of them have been hanged, and I got the spinning plates for having every territory saved. Okay, so the next trophy I ended up getting was for completing the Mother Spearer Blues survival missions, and for completing that you get you get the Superior Dance trophy. And the next trophy was for completing every single mission in the Undead Nightmare. As you can see, we turned into a zombie also, and that was for completing one pale horse on a pale horse, and for doing that you get All's Right with the World trophy. Okay, so at this point now it's just cleaning up for the rest of the trophies and cleaning up the rest of the stuff I needed for the 100%. So the next thing I ended up doing was find and kill a Chewbacca. I think with this arrow here, if you kill him you get a trophy, and also that was the last thing I needed, I'm sure, for the challenges also. And the very next trophy was for obtaining rank 5 in all Undead Nightmare challenges. So that wasn't the last one, that wasn't the last challenge. This one, I'm sure I had to get 5 kills with a sniper rifle with a scope in 8 seconds. So after doing that, there you go, that's what's got the trophy for the challenges. The next trophy I ended up getting was a very simple trophy. After doing everything, there was another trophy left, was for finding and breaking the unicorn. So that's what I went on doing. I went and found the unicorn, eventually found him, and then did that for the trophy fan service. So the next trophy I wanted to go for was back in the main game. So I went back to the main story for where I was, and I went for the trophy kill one of every animal species in the game, in any game mode. So I ended up doing it. The last one I needed was a duck, and then you got the unnatural selection. So at this point all I needed was 2 more trophies, and the last 2 were to the 100%. So what I did was on Undead Nightmare was started to do all the survival mission souls, because I needed 16 of them in total to get the 100%. That's all I needed left, and I got a 100% game completion percentage trophy. And also here's what I did in the Undead Nightmare, how long it took me to the 100%. This photo of me with 100%, this was taken straight after I just got that trophy. So you can see 100%, just the one below 100%, it took me 10 hours, 33 minutes and 7 seconds to 100% the Undead Nightmare. Now, you could have done this probably a few, maybe like, I would say roughly about 7 to 8 hours, probably quicker, or even 10 probably exact. But I did everything else. I went through the game so quickly. It was just the ending. I had to do all the mission soul stuff, and also I had to do the rest of the challenges. There was some challenges I was almost like, most of the challenges were like 3 challenges left. I had like rank 4 for basically them all, and the max rank challenge and are 5, so I had to get them all the way up to 5. So that's probably also why it took me a wee bit longer if I completed the challenges quicker. But some challenges, it was actually pretty tough to actually get them, up and to get the trophy, the challenge completed. But yeah, I enjoyed the Undead Nightmare. I actually really did enjoy it. I didn't think I would enjoy it much because it's zombie and this was kind of like more western type of thing, but I liked the western way it was. So I thought, when I started this, I thought it was going to take out the main game and what the game's purpose is for. But actually I really enjoyed the Undead Nightmare. I really did enjoy it. And actually, from after completing it and 100% in it, I'm actually a very big fan of the undead stuff too. You know, obviously the main game's amazing. You know, you're going to see, you'll hear me, I'll talk about the main game 100% also. But the Undead one is, for a wee DLC, is a solid DLC, especially you can run as the character but is half zombie, half human. That is just awesome. It's just amazing, and yeah, I love the Undead Nightmare. So that's the Undead Nightmare. Now we only need one more trophy to pop that platinum, and that is 100% in the main game. So the next trophy I ended up getting was for the 100% redeemed trophy. Now I do want to say a few things about this trophy. As one is, first, the video clip for the trophy and the video clips when I was recording at the time have corrupted. When I platinumed the game, I deleted the game. Somehow it looks like when I've deleted the game it's affected the trophies or something, and it's, yeah, so I really don't know how this has happened. I have started a new game through after I platinumed it this time, so maybe that was cause. I don't know what's causing, but anyway, I got the 100% redeemed trophy for Red Dead Redemption, and this one required for acquiring 100% completion, game completion. So you had to do all the challenges, all the side missions, bounties, outfits, just kind of all that stuff. Purchase of a safe house, play every mini game, do all the strangers. So yeah, there's quite a bit there. That's all really, mainly everything for the 100%. And honestly, if you're going on this grind, I will recommend the best way for one of the outfits. You have to get 1,000 total gambles winnings, and I would go to Blackwater. In Blackwater, go to Blackwater and go to the poker and just play that, and then see if you make a profit. Like, you start off at 1,000 there. So if you make a profit of like 1,300, 400 or 1,500, exit and then save your game and go back and just keep doing that. And if you lose, go back to your previous save and just keep doing that, because that is the best way to do it. I did that and I got it easier, the best way to do it. So recommend doing it that way with 100% trophy. Yeah, this trophy's very grindy. It's honestly probably the worst trophy, man. I got one of the worst times feeling of the game. I did all the outfits. It was just the 1,000 total gambles winnings what got me, really. It took me a while to do. It honestly sucked the grind, honestly. But yeah, that was the 100% redeemed trophy. And the next trophy I ended up getting was, of course, the platinum trophy. I'm so glad that I went for the platinum, and Rockstar did an amazing job to remaster it. Honestly, I really enjoyed, for first time playing it, I really enjoyed the game, the story mode and the way it was. I really enjoy it, and I recommend playing it to anyone else who's not played Red Dead 1. I recommend it. It's got me to want to play Red Dead Redemption 2. For now, I'm not playing it now. I've got a few other games I would like to platinum and play before I do Red Dead 2, but I would like to do Red Dead 2 on platinum. I've really enjoyed the platinum trophy for Red Dead 1. I really enjoyed the concept of Red Dead 1, so I really think I would enjoy Red Dead 2. But for that is it for Red Dead Redemption 1. So this is Red Dead 1, this is how long it took me to platinum the 100%, as you can see. It took me 1 day, 21 hours, 13 minutes and 35 seconds, going to 45 hours and 13 minutes and 35 seconds. So pretty long, but also pretty good, because it was quite a grind. It was worth it. Almost past 100 days in the main game. It took me longer if you add on the 10 hours for the Undead Nightmare, the trophies too. So I put 10 hours and 5 minutes into that, so that clears to 35 35, that's 40, so yeah, 10, that's 50, it's about 55 hours it took me to platinum the game. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty annoying because I thought it would be quite quicker than that. I felt like it did, but I'm happy I platinumed it. I'm happy I got all the trophies done, and I'm very grateful for it. And also, I really enjoyed my time playing it, so that's another thing. It's a game I really worth playing, and I really enjoyed myself, so I'm glad I did it. So with that being said, that's really it. So let's now go on to talk about what I think about the game. So now I'm going to say what I really enjoyed about Red Dead 1 and stuff I really didn't enjoy about Red Dead 1. Now the first thing is the story. I really enjoyed the story of Red Dead 1. I did thought it was different for games I've played, and for that western type it really got to that, and I really did enjoy the story missions. The game by itself, the way that the animals involved with the game, with the challenges and all that, I completely loved doing all that. The minigames were a cool aspect of the game, but I just didn't really enjoy them as much because the minigames were just more, I don't know, more annoying and grindy for it than I felt like where the normal game was. Like, I don't know, it just felt like it was more annoying to me, the minigames. I didn't really enjoy the minigames as much, but I didn't mind them, but I didn't enjoy them as much. Really didn't. I kind of actually hated the minigames, so that was pretty annoying. But that was stuff like the side missions and all that, the strangers and all that, the outfits and the challenges. I actually really enjoyed doing them all. I did really enjoy just running around in the place also. I really enjoyed doing that. It was fun because it was just like, I don't know, it's just the scenery around where the world is, the map is amazing. The DLC, again, I loved the DLC. The Undead Nightmare DLC, I loved that. I didn't think I would enjoy it. I didn't know what it was about, but when I first found out it was kind of about zombies, I didn't really like the idea of it. I was like, zombies or western? Wasn't a big fan of it, but I played it, and as you saw before, that I had the screenshot where I played it for like 10 hours, and it was amazing. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I think the game is a really good game. I'm glad I played it. I'm glad Rockstar remastered it. I can't wait to play Red Dead 2. Yeah, it's going to be amazing to play Red Dead 2. I do want to see an update on this about the channel, the way the channel's going now. For the start of the year, I wasn't really posting much because one, I lost my I didn't have a phone, so through December to January and that, I didn't have a phone, so I couldn't really upload the shorts and all that. So that's why my channel kind of went down a wee bit, because I wasn't uploading as much. But now I've got that sorted and that. There's, after Platinum and Red Dead 1, I've Platinum, for right now, while I'm editing this, I am working on another game for the Platinum. I think I've got about 14 or something trophies left, or 15 trophies left. After that game's platinumed, I'm going to go back and record an episode of the 100 challenge. My plan is to try and get the 100 challenge done before March, or in March or April. So that's the plan for the 100 challenge, obviously. Because I'll probably do an episode of 100 challenge and go back to platinum and kind of work something. I don't know. But that is the plan for that. So if you've been missing GTA, it will be back. I'll be recording the episode after I platinum that game I'm working on. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that and let you know. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.